We gotta go to our men's moment real quick, bro. All right, you see Kari on her. She want to listen in a little bit. Hey,
what up, Kari?
You say hi,
Kari B.
Right. Man, we got to talk about this, man, because you know what? It's a lot of women out here, bro, that they down certain type of men. They only want certain type of men. But I want to talk about Russell Wilson, man, because Russell Wilson, he went on his show, man, and he talked about, you know, taking care of little Future, you know, Future son. Let's look at this clip real quick.
And when I walked in the room and I saw, you know, little Future, he's 9 months at the time or whatever, and he crawls in my lap, and it was like, you know, this is going to be my responsibility. God, I remember leaving that night and God saying, God saying to me, raising this child is going to be your responsibility. And realizing that, I pray to God, are you sure this is what you want me to do? Say, son, this is for you.
The first night?
Yeah, the first night. It's going to be your responsibility. And
was that scary?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think scary just in the sense of, not scary, but it was more so an opportunity. Like, okay, God, this is what you want me to do. This is, you know, stepping in to raise, you know, a child with C and this and that, and realizing that, okay, God, like, I know she's the one for me, but also too, I'm gonna take this responsibility as well. Like, okay, like, and I was ready for that. I was ready to.
All right, man. And the reason I want to talk about this, because women, they act like they want a Russell Wilson, bro, but they don't ever pick Russell Wilson. All right. You know what I'm saying? They always talk about, oh man, Russell Wilson, but a lot of times y'all be clowning the Russell Wilson types, which I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Russell Wilson, first of all, I congratulate and I tip my hat to any man that wants to take care of a child that's not his. That is a huge responsibility, and that takes a special type of man to take care of a seed or take care of a child that is not his, and take care of him like it's his own, and treat him the same as the other children that are his kids. And I have to give a huge tip of the hat to a guy like Russell Wilson. But we ain't gonna act like the women want the Russell Wilsons out here. You know what I'm saying? They don't want the Russell Wilsons. Russell Wilson is one that actually has money. But it's a lot of dudes out there that are like Russell Wilson, but the women ain't checking for him, bro. And that's what I want to talk about is, you know what I'm saying? Women do a lot of talking about, I want a man that does this. I want a man that does that. I want a man that takes care of me and takes care of the household, that don't cheat, that listens to me, communicates, and all these other things. But sometimes these men be right in their face and they still pick the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I wanted to kind of talk about that, you know what I'm saying, on this men's moment, because a lot of dudes been trashing Russell Wilson, and he's not. Russell Wilson ain't cool. Okay, he a little corny. He a little out of the corny. Okay, sure, he's corny. You know what I'm saying? But he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people hate the fact that he's with Sierra. You know what I'm saying? That he got a chick like Sierra, because normally you wouldn't see that. But what do y'all feel about that whole, you know, situation with Russell Wilson? And does it give you a little bit more respect for him, hearing him talk about, you know, taking care of Lil Future?
Hands down, man. Like Russ, man. Like, he's a great guy, though, man. He's like, you know, like, of course, like, he's like 100% corny, man. He's like a nerdy kind of just corny dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're a dork. Like you're a dork. Like, you're a dork, right? Like, you're a dork, right? But
man's a dork.
But still, though, dog, man, Russ is a dude who I aspire to be, though, man. Like, you know, like, as far as like his character, man, because Russ is a guy like who's 100%, you know, like like into God, man. You know, God is the forefront of his life. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, he do everything, you know, like through Christ that strengthens him, like, you know what I'm saying? And he's a good dude. Like, it sounds like Russ got a good head on his shoulders, man. Like, he's responsible. You know what I'm saying? He's willing, you know, to kind of take on that, you know, to go ahead and take on that kind of, you know, that kind of responsibility. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I think Russ, man, is a great guy, man. Like, man, like off field, Russ is a great guy, because like you said, like, it take a strong man to go ahead and, you know, and walk into, you know, a woman's life, you know, with a kid or kids, you know what I'm saying, and just take on that full role, man. You know, when you ain't even obligated to do it, you know. So you know, man, hats off to Russ, man. I commend him for sure.
What you think about it, Dante?
I mean, even though my pop's been in my life my entire life, I had a step pop. And that's my dog, like, to the end of me. So it's like, I understand. I already had my understanding of what, you know, with Russ. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, I respect him for it, and I understand that like Russ ain't the person that you would see outside of the fact that any woman would want a dude that's 6 months, rather 6 feet plus. You know what I'm saying? 215 pounds of muscle and athletically, you know what I'm saying, inclined. They gonna take that regardless of what's going on. So it's like
about $400 million, $300 million too.
You know what I'm saying? And he just paped up.
That helps.
So it's like, but essentially I get the point. It's like, but most dudes that's like that, they not alphas. You know what I'm saying? They not the top. They not the ones that's trying to be the top of the food chain. And even though it ain't necessarily about being the top of everybody, it's just knowing that whatever your terrain is, you own it, and that's what you do. Yeah. Most dudes that be like that, they be willing to throw it all in the trash for, you know what I'm saying, for a female. And that's what the females look at and be like, I don't know about you, dog.
Right.
So they get the rust, but it's because of that. Like, are you willing to give everything up to me because you feel this way about me? As opposed to females being attracted to the dude, like, yeah, I love you, I do this, but here go the cutoff.
Right.
You can get gone. And that be the difference. So that's just my that's my take.
What you think, Jay?
I mean, like they said, bro, I respect it for what he's doing because that take a lot to step up to the plate and do something like that. When women say something like that, bro, they want this from a certain man, want that, blah blah blah. Like, a lot of that comes from most, and I don't want to sound in a certain type of way saying it, but a lot of women are spiritually broken in their own places, and then when they ask for that, yeah, we want it, but you're not in a place to receive that. Right. So I think that's what the issue is with that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't pay it so much mind because I know what it is. But what Russ doing, bro, you ain't got no choice but to respect it, bro. You ain't got no choice but to respect it. Stepping up to the plate, taking care of somebody else's kid. And for me, I don't know what happened behind closed doors. It sounded like he respect Future to a certain point where he like, man, look, I know this is not my kid like that. You know what I'm saying? I know this is still your son at the end of the day. So I'm trying to draw that line. And for me, if he doing that, bro, look, his head's all turned.
Yeah. Hats out to Russ, man. Hats off to Russ with this one. Man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women, it's not gonna come in that package that they want. He might not dress right, he might not talk right, he might not be into certain things. Those things you can always work on. But a lot of times women want men to be ready-made. You know what I'm saying? A man will work with a woman, you know what I'm saying? He can fix some things about her that she ain't, she might not be able to dress, she might not have the money thing right, she might not have all her stuff together. But a lot of times women don't have time for that. They're not gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, work with a man and improve him, even if he's a good dude. He got a good work ethic, he got all these things going for him, bro. They want the guy that's ready made already. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is with Russ, and to be honest, it ain't even necessarily about you being ready made. It's just the confidence. Like, Russ might be corny, but the fact that this man is a, you know what I'm saying, all pro quarterback, Super Bowl winning quarterback. He just a confidence dude, bro.
He grew up in a different, a different type of a community and environment, which made him different. But I respect it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like everybody else, but he stands true on his beliefs. And you know what I'm saying? Obviously him and Sierra happy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, with that one, man, I just wanted to bring that up for the men's moment is, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Russ, right? Definitely shout out. Just down in that, you know what I'm saying? You a real scumbag. I'm just being honest, bro. Tune in to the Mike to Mike podcast every week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks, and like always, see y'all next week.